wax off. Sand the floor. Sand the floor. Paint the wall, up and down. Paint the wall, left to right. And don't forget to breathe in between. Now those were the 4 tasks that were given to Daniel LaRusso to complete when he had asked Mr. Miyagi to teach him the art of karate. Now Daniel didn't understand why this old man was making him wax the polish on and off his vintage cars, why he was made to sand a wooden floor. He could not fathom why he had to paint the wooden wall that circled Mr. Miyagi's yard. But little did Daniel know that karate lived in everything that he did, much like Toastmasters lives in everything that we do. Bonsoir, animateur, fellow proteges and senseis, good evening. Now that was a synopsis of the protege and sensei relationship between Daniel, whom we identify as the Karate Kid, and his beloved sensei, Mr. Miyagi. 2 different individuals from 2 different backgrounds who were brought together by different needs that they needed to fulfill within certain aspects of their lives. Now for Daniel, it was the need to learn the art of karate as a means of defending himself from the local bully, as well as to participate in the local martial arts tournament. Now for Mr. Miyagi, it was to transfer the knowledge and the art of karate to a worthy young individual. Now once upon a time, I was, like everyone online, but a small human being. But what distinguished me from everyone online was I had a pocket full of indirect mischief tactics. Now those tactics ranged from selling sweets at school, without a permit that is, performing random pranks on my fellow mates, pranks I shall not name, and being part of a gang that would go around the neighborhood stealing peaches from the neighborhood peach trees. How proud of myself I was. But it didn't take long for me to then encounter my own Mr. Miyagi by the name of Xolani Musa. He wasn't friendly and kind like Daniel's Mr. Miyagi. He was harsh and he had unorthodox ways of teaching the team how to function as one unit during a soccer match. And while everyone in the team thought he was a bully, this young opposite version of Mr. Miyagi was a bully who just wanted to show us one hell of a gruesome time on the soccer field by making us run laps around the field. More laps than we could count with our fingers and toes combined. He would make us jog around cones, do push-ups, sit-ups, and all other activities that built endurance. Now, at that period of action, our visions were short-sighted. We couldn't see what it was he was teaching us in the process. Now, Xolani had been there before. He knew the importance of endurance in a soccer match. Now, let alone him training us so that we can have endurance in the soccer match. He taught me how to command the defense and how to play as the 12th player in a team of 11. He became my direct and indirect mentor. Fast forward, I grew a little bigger and I left high school. And now I was venturing into the world of adulting. And that is when I had an aha moment. Xolani was not only preparing us for soccer matches, he was also preparing us for life after high school, life of being an adult, a life that would require strategic decisions to be made, a life that needed endurance and perseverance to navigate through it. A life that not only needed a strengthened soul, but also required a strengthened physical body. That is when Xolani became a loved and cherished Mr. Miyagi. Now, much like what Toastmasters does for us, or to us, when you join Toastmasters, you get allocated a mentor, aka a sensei, someone who will help you navigate the journey of Toastmasters by helping you prepare for your speeches, by volunteering you for roles as well as club officer roles that you can fill and start displaying your leadership attributes. They also recommend that we visit other clubs to enhance our Toastmasters experience. Now, that is how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. Senseis are quite important, whether you're a new Toastmaster or a long-standing Toastmaster. As a new Toastmaster, you could set that goal to reach your DTM accolade. As an old standing Toastmaster, you might just need a nudge so that you can get your DTM accolade. Now, there's 3 pointers I would like to share with fellow senseis and proteges. Now, when you, as a protege, respect your sensei's time, you will in turn get value for the sensei's time. When you, as a protege, embrace the sensei's feedback, your growth will be in proportion to the embraced feedback. And when you put your heart and soul into becoming a protege, you too will be the next sensei who could train the Karate Kid. Now, do not forget, when the student is ready, the universe will provide a sensei that will teach them how to wax on and wax off. Mr. Toastmaster,